Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. We're mixing things up a bit now, and it looks like as well we've found the entrance to these floating islands. Time for Cleric, Beast. I'm guessing we'll find out what that means in a moment. What's the range on this? About here-ish? Hello! Got him. Got him as well. Right. Beast liver. Got him. That's the problem now, Will Sam. I'm going to be tempted to use that all the time. Yeah, I'll be tempted to use it all the goddamn time. There isn't anything off the sides here, is there? Just kind of checking that. You never know, I guess. Until you take a peek. Have a look on this one as well, just to be sure. Right. So I'm going to be tempted to use that a lot more often, but the problem is it uses up that much FP. Like, seriously, we might want to start looking into putting up our FP more than our stamina at this point. Well, something's raining death down on me. What's doing that then? It's just kind of there, isn't it? Right, just charge forwards, I guess. Right. What is it? It's just like an evil rain cloud, isn't it? 3 guesses who's casting it. Can I? Close, bloody close. Oh, out of stamina then. Gotcha. Salza's Hood. Rain of Fire. Ooh. Maybe we'll be swapping incantations sooner than we expected there. Somber Smithing Stone 9. Ooh. Evening Octopus. What? I will say that though, as much as it's like the other one was like, hey, it's the anti-sorcerer shield, and it was quite effective at that. The one thing I must admit is, yeah, but it doesn't really counter most sorcerers, because it would only counter like projectile-based ones if you timed it well, and they didn't fire multiple projectiles, which most of the time they do. It was not as useful as I would have liked. Whereas this allows me to just shoot them. So, you know, and the cannon can be used on non-sorceress enemies. Behold snake, I think they mean the rope. And we've finally got here. I think there's more to the fort, but we must have missed a turn somewhere. I think back in that like library specimen room, whatever it was. I think I might have got a bit turned around in there. Because I'm sure that that you're supposed to like climb the central tower. No, they didn't try to kill me for once. Map, where's the map? That way. Right. Okay, I'm kind of flying blind until then. Right, let's take a risk. Where does it go? A dungeon or something? Looks like it will be. Ow. I have not seen these guys for ages. Seriously, they had just been missing all this time. Now we fought a bunch of them near the beginning, then there's been none of them since. What are you? Is that a Scarlet Rot Dog? I still remember them from the beginning of the original game. They were apparently bugged and the animation would glitched, and so rather than them hitting you once, it would like count as a hit by each tick that they were in contact with you. Which meant that the Scarlet Rot Dogs could literally like touch you and you'd just die. You aren't dead. And now you are. What's here then? What's this one about? This definitely feels like one of those areas that I'm probably missing something. Oh, and there it is. And we're going to say there's going to be more to this area than that, isn't there? Be wary of rhymes. One stamina, there we go. Yeah, too far back from it. Okay. What do we have here, anyway? Wow, okay, there's a lot of stuff here. Right, okay, there's not much over this way. That leads down. I'm getting closer to those, well, to that map. And over here, we have an item. A drop that leads to almost certain death. But we could get round to that spot from... yeah, we'll just go down and we'll have to kill this. We do get a summon for this. Okay, let's use that. Scarlet Rot, go! Scarlet Rot, go! Scarlet Rot again! Ow. It's caught on. Ooh. I'm going to put it out there. The Scarlet Rot Flask, not Rot Flask, the Scarlet Rot spell is extremely good. I'm liking it. Right. Is that it? Is that all of it? Is that everything up this way? Because it looks like it. Oh, it might not be. I'm smart than to try and roll over on the top of that to get the runes. I know what could happen there. That is a cross that I can see over there. Now, how do we get across? How do we get across to get the cross? No jumping ahead. Yeah, no S. No S, dude. Definitely can't jump that. Okay, so where is... More or less that way, isn't it? Down. So it's down here. If I can get down here... then I'm golden. But it's getting there. I ended up doing a roll over it anyway in the end. Mind you, I did do it in the direction away from the drop, so at least I'm smart enough as to do that. Right. How do I get down? That's the thing I don't see. In fact... I've been there before, I think, haven't I? I think I have. Let me make sure I'm not near the edge here. Right. Yeah, that area is when we went through that portal or whatever. I think it was... Where was that portal? You were like round... around here, I think? Was it around here or down here somewhere in this top bit here? But we went through some kind of like teleporter and we arrived down there and fought that character there. I'm sure we did. And I spent ages running around the place looking to see if there were a way off onto the rest of this, and there isn't. That's just a dead zone. So as for the actual, like, map to the place, it's more or less in front of us from here. Now as to where that is, because it seems reasonably far away, it wouldn't be down below us there. I think it's on... I think it's on that tiny island over there. I think. Or is it not? I'm looking right at it apparently now. According to the map. Maybe it's all those islands over there. That's quite the distance. I don't think that's what I'm looking at there. Yeah, because that's the castle walls that I can see. So I'm looking at that from here. It is not that far away. It's not down there though, because I've looked down there. Maybe it's on that. I don't know. I'm very confused over this. I have no idea. And there's still that furnace going down there. Right. Okay, I think I'm getting my bearings. I don't think there's anything we can do down here. I think we need to go back to the top. We'll see what there is we can do. Because we've still got this way we can go. And you never know. Maybe we like island hop until we get to it or something. And remember to check the nooks and the crannies. That's a bear. And I think it might be on to me. Ah. I don't really see anything on the other side. But there'd be any good there. Right. Now that the bear's moved, we'll just go and check over this area. Looks like it does actually lead somewhere. Okay, this might be an interesting find. Hello. Missed. Ow. Bondstone. Antiquity Scholar. Sprite Stone. A large burrow stone studded with a perfectly white gem said to be polished form. I think it's meant to be from a special kind of crystal. A ritual implement made to control explosions of spiritual power. Used to cause a spiritual explosion, consuming the sprite dwelling within the sprite stone. Bonds with the sprites were made to be broken. Does say reusable though. Well, spiders everywhere. Well, I mean honestly, this is like nightmare fuel. They're not just spiders, they're like spider scorpions. You know what's worse than a spider? Well, and worse than a scorpion? A spider scorpion. There's a lot of little ones as well there. It's time to dismount as well. Hmm. So the question is, which one's the path forward and which one is the secret hidden path? That is the question. Oh god, they're snail snakes. Because the tarantula scorpions wasn't bad enough. I mean, snails aren't. Honestly, snails, not that spooky. Snake snails? Okay, that's a little weird. But I think the tarantula scorpions are probably worse. Oh dear. Get down here. We're just getting saved by this cannon at this point, like a few times already. Very useful, being able to just hit them at range. I don't have to worry about going and swapping and equipping a bow and all this crap. It's like, no, I just have a cannon available. Oh. Right. Is he just going to keep doing that? It is. Right. I've got to say, as creepy as they look, they're really big pushovers. It probably helps being, you know, in level 200. It probably helps, but... how many are there? Ooh, that one looks bigger. Ow. Got him. I'm sure I hear the noise of one skittering about. It might be the fire actually, that. Might be the sound of the fire crackling. I can summon them now. Okay, I think we can confirm that they are weak to fire. Now, right, where are we? I mean, the map won't really help, but it looks like where basically if we went to that site of grace and dropped down, this is probably where we'd end up. At least that's what it looks like this area is. It looks like there's a lot more here than at some of the other areas. Like, this looks like a pretty densely packed area. As if there's quite a lot of stuff here. Oh yeah, there's a cross. I'm fairly certain we would die jumping there. I'm pretty much certain we would be dead if we were to jump here. But it does make me wonder, does this area here oh, he had a fragment on him. Jesus Christ. Well, that's something, isn't it? Is that something that our horse gets to use that? To jump back up? Right, interesting. I'm going back though to the well, I'm a bit turned around, I'll admit. Ah, I recognise that. Here's where we came through. I think that's the way forward there. But I think I've got my bearings just about. Right. So we'll see what's in here. Ah, another one in here. Okay then. I am 99% certain that if we drop down there we die. In fact, I might as well just say it's 100%. We will die if we drop down there. Those allow us to move upwards fast. But they will also, if we drop down without landing on something before we've dropped too far, they will just kill us. Oh, is that one of these? Oh. Somehow got a... That's what happens when you do backflips. Now we're about to try and cannon him then. Oi, cheater. Well, there's one way to do it. Might not even need to use the what's it here? Health flask or anything. That'll do it. Right, how did I get into... Okay, I think this area I got into through... I don't know, this is... Ah, but I can go down here, can't I? We are safely down. That's the other route up. Flies pretending to be dead. Right, and we should be out of here. Possibly, maybe. We need like a sliver more damage, don't we, to just be able to finish those off in one. Something I've got to remember as well now, since I've changed shield, I've not got basically like almost immunity to faith damage anymore. It's like, no, it's only as good as most of the other stuff now. What was that weird lighting effect on them, eh? So we put a UV light on the spot and found out that what some of the NPCs have been doing down here. Right. There's the cross. Before we head over, let's just see what was on the other way here. Because it branched off us, didn't it? So that's obviously the path forward. So what is this way? Extra items. Fine Crucible Feather Talisman. And away we go. Right. For the first time in absolutely ages, I found a cross. Who are you? They are a foe, not a friend. Let's rest. Where are we? Very far north of where we need to be. Fragment. Ancient ruins cross message. I abandon here the last of the flesh of my body. Message left by Dryleaf Dane. Addressed to kindred spirits who also pursue the trail. Dryleaf Dane, we found Dryleaf armor, didn't we, down in that waterfall? Maybe that's what's happened to him then. But if it were... We found the sealing tree just ahead. But if we are to burn it, we need the proper kindling, that of Sir Mesmer. And so now we find part of the game where we have to go and beat a boss in order to progress. So we're finding like the final, similar to the burning of the Erdtree in the main game. This is kind of like we're approaching a point of no return now. So what would we need? Where's that new spell? Rain of Fire. Uses 1. Pelts 4 with Rain of Fire from above. Oh, it needs Faith. Faith 52? What? What is that spell? It must be powerful. Usually the ones that require massive amounts of stats are very powerful. And it's a 1 slot. I mean, I'm not expecting it to be a huge flashy spell, but for a 1 slot I'm expecting it to be good and reusable for what it is. Right. Might have to go and have a look at like a guide of how to get to the bloody map here. I might just do that. So I'm apparently looking right at it, so I'm thinking it might be like over on the edge of this island with this thing on, maybe? In which case, we can head over here. I don't know how we get onto there. We might be able to get onto that island from here. And then we can finally get a goddamn map. Ooh, wrong button. Ooh, gotta be careful what I press while I'm wielding that. Yeah. I don't think... I'm like mashing over buttons, I don't think I can zoom in. Anything. I think that's just as much as you get. There's a building up over there. Yeah, I thought that were almost across someone, but I think it's just the bark on that tree is white. I thought it was like another cross peeking out from behind, but no. So I'm thinking that the map might be here. Somewhere. Somewhere along there. So we might have to get onto that and kind of like slide down to get onto here. Which means we have to get up there. Right. That's going to do it for now though. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. And I'll see you next time, where we'll probably start by taking him on. And then we'll see where all this leads. Right. I'll see you then.